Alright, welcome back to Solo Quester. I wanted to just do a short video explaining, For Faerie, Queen and Country, the fairy stats. And I know I took each stat block. They have 4 right here. I'll show you on the PDF here. And they can vary between 40 and 100 or earlier than that, or 20 and 100 and whatever. And what I did in the videos was divide, if I thought they were a weak version of the monster, I would just say, okay, physical 20-20, intelligence is maybe, I don't know, 50, so it'd be 25-25, so you can do that, because there's more than just 4 stats, for your player character, but they just give you 4 stats for the monsters, for the fairies. So they don't really state it, but here they kind of do, that what they have you do is, yeah, you can pick the number. Nothing saying you can't do that, so I wasn't really playing it a wrong way. But you can roll. You roll a d4. Say in this instance, I would be rolling for a physical, how physically strong they are, whatnot. You take a 1d4. All right, in this case, I got a 3, and you add 1, so 4 times 10. It would be 40. So that's physical stat would be 40. So moving on to intelligence. Let's see how intelligent it is. 2. Alright, and then see. Actually, I was even wrong, because it has to be at least that or more, I think. So, yeah. But anyway, so I rolled a 2 plus 3. Okay, so it's gonna be at least a certain number. I did it right. It's gonna be at least 40 in that instance, because you're adding, this number. It's ascending on the modifiers. So 2 plus 3. So it's 5 times 10 equals 50. So that's about an average intelligence. Spirit. Let's roll for spirit. All right, 4. Oh, 2d4. 4 plus 4, it's 8. 9, 10 times 10 is 100. So an incredible spirit. And then 1d6. Oh, they go to 1d6 plus 4, which I can use. I use my Solar Quester custom dice. And that is a 4. So 4 plus 4, it's 8 times 10 is 80. So they got an 80 on influence. So not really the strongest, but still okay strong-wise. 40 to 50, it's actually kind of weak. But the intelligence came out to around what? 50, so that's about average. And then there we go. So influence is huge. Spirit is huge. So strong and powerful. So there you go. I just kind of wanted to go over that. even after rolling those, I mean, you could roll under those new numbers, you know, and just keep it to those 4 categories to keep it things simpler. But if you want to still divide those numbers, say 100 for the influence, maybe make it influence and willpower, or no, I think spirit. So spirit would be spirit. What are those 2 stats? I think one of them's willpower, so it'd be like, you know, this was 80, be 40/40 on each stat. You know, influence be 50/50 on each stat. Charm, I believe, is influence. So, yeah. So just make with that what you will. Again, the book doesn't explicitly state whether to just use these stats for everything when you role play them in combat or anything else. So you could just roll up, you know, the numbers that they have here and just use those categories. But if you wanted to split and make it more specific for each one, like the PC is, you could do that. You know, but this might be the way they intended it to be played. Just these 4 categories. Roll the stats for each one, or come up with a number that you would think is right, and then roll under those numbers to succeed. You know, for that NPC or that fairy. Okay, so I'm just kind of trying to make light of that, illuminate that, I guess. All right, so keep on solo quest. I'm gonna have a excuse me. I might go a little bit deeper into this campaign setting. So stay tuned. I might actually do another adventure of this. I don't know if it's soon or later, but I might do another one that's set up in the Victorian era, you know, while Stanley is a lot younger. All right, so because you're not supposed to make another character in this universe. You're only supposed to have one character in the universe at a time. So, thanks for watching. Keep on solo questing.